Right, it's time for a quick video tour of the world's smallest workshed. This is a beautiful dog. Good boy, Whiskey. And the shed is just round here. That's the full size of the thing. Let's head in. Insulated and retaining arm for the extremely breezy conditions we often get. Got a workmate, which is a handy table for running the track saw across. That's a little step to get up to higher things. Got some power, brush, DeWalt track saw, lots of clamps around here. Love a good clamp, love it to bits. This is my new Evolution table saw, only came out last month. It's the R255 TBL Plus, fantastic. Best thing about it is you can store it like this, with all the stuff like the miter gauge and spanners and the riving knife, the blade guard, everything. The fence here, all just attached to the saw body. Some dust collection there. You can store it just like that. It's even got a built-in sliding crosscut gauge. Fabulous. Straight across from it, also the Evolution. This is obviously a sliding miter saw. It's an awkward thing to store, so I built this custom rack to store it upright. This is just some lumber. This is an old door. I had to replace this door because of the aforementioned windy conditions, and I kept these bits to use as shelves. This is lumber storage. I just did this 2 days ago, I think. This is a big shelf to put up in front of my wife's window of her office inside to grow some wee plants. My wood sorting bin. Also have a chest of drawers with all manner of stuff in it. Some safety stuff, user manuals. That's a router lift, going to make a router table, hardware, who knows what, and some nice little offcut scraps. Very useful to have. That's a Wi-Fi based heater. I can turn that on from in the house to heat the shed up. That's just a wee dust bin, handy to have under the corner of a workbench. I've got some clips up there. This is a panel board carrier, which is a super useful thing when you're going to get some lumber. This is the safety and dangerous sharp and blunt instruments kind of rack. I've got power here. This is a heater. This is this big work lamp that I installed. I had to put a batten in. You can actually chain these together if you get more, which I may well do. That's the lamp switch up there. Fantastic. Gorgeous, solid workbench. Massive. Could take at least 200 kilos, no problem at all. Bunch of stuff. Got a wee panel saw thing down there. I've got the wipes. I've got glazing packers, one of the most useful things you can have. Got a wee Sonos gadget in there, drill bits, socket set, loads of stuff. This is a double door. I've taken the handle off the outside, but it can be unlocked. I can open that out to give me more space front to back. For example, if I put the miter saw up here and I'm just manoeuvring something large, we dry erase board there. These are pre-cut pieces for the aforementioned router table. I am going to build it to go on top of and still be removable from my custom miter stand to use this space better. When your workshop's as small as this, you need to use the space super efficiently. That's my first aid kit. I still need to get a precautionary tourniquet if I'm going to be using that table saw, just in case, but let's not think about that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Blue masking tape, super useful. I've got loads more rolls underneath. All kinds of things. Right angled drill and driver adapter. That's an adjustable double-sided wrench. A guy valeted my car really well, inside and out, and he lost one of his valeting brushes, and I found it in the back of the car. I just use this to sort of sweep some sawdust off. Gorgeous Mitutoyo vernier calipers. Love those things. This is marking. It's a knife. It's a tracer extended pencil thing with other leads. This is Marksman, which if you don't know what that is, it's a chalk spray. It's this colour, this neon green. You sort of push it into a hole, and it sprays chalk through, makes a lovely little mark. It's non-toxic, you can just wipe it off, very easy to see, better than trying to fit pencils or drill bits in or whatever. Sanding, Ox double lock, automatically locks when it's extended, tape measure, the only one I can bear to use, love it. Magnifier, because my eyesight is crap and I'm going to be 45 in a month or so. Backhoe combination squares, love them so much. If you only have one kind of square, I'd go for that, but you do need other kinds of square to square off saws and things like that. Lovely engineer's square. I've got another one upstairs in the house. A speed square or rafter square or roofing square, you might call it different things. Bunch of straight edges. This is a PH2 250mm. It's probably the only cross-headed screwdriver you will ever need, but I've got a few others. I've got flat blade, combination set, there's another set beneath, beam level, massively handy, and of course a magnetic level, super handy. You can even read off angles or set angles with this. Excellent. Stool, don't know if I mentioned that. Some flat sheet goods, well, more or less flat. They do tend to bow a bit. Big mirror. Hello. Woodworking apron. And I think that's us just about back round to the end. Now the dog is waiting for a walk, so I'm going to take him now. But that is Edinburgh's and perhaps the world's smallest work shed.